It is a little bit on the breezier side, but it's honestly, it's not entirely too bad. But we are also 2 weeks away from Christmas now, officially as of today. Right, over the last 5 years, it's been a fairly warm Christmas in some years. In some years, it's been a little bit on the colder side, right? In the last 5 years, our highs have ranged from the 40s to the 50s, and our lows have ranged anywhere from the teens upwards to the 30s. Now, of course, it is still too early to say exactly what it's supposed to be like on Christmas, but our average high at that time of year is roughly about 45 degrees, average low 25 degrees. So the last 4 years or 5 years have been close enough to those averages, but that's also not the warmest that we've seen or the coldest that we've seen. And we've also measured at least a little bit of rainfall and some snow out there across Albuquerque in the last 20 to 50 years or so. Now, the closer we do get, of course, we'll get a little bit better of an idea, but the Climate Prediction Center still keeps us a little bit more on that above average side for temperatures. Take a look at that. That is the darkest red color that we can get on there. That means we are going to be well above average. And unfortunately, precipitation wise, still looking to be below average. And this does go out to December 25th, marking the start of Christmas. However, some areas now is starting to at least get maybe a little bit of a chance of maybe seeing a little pops of green out there. But unfortunately, for right now, we are still going to copy and paste that temperature and precipitation outlook for even today. No clouds in the sky. We've got temperatures going up into the mid to upper 50s here. That's not where we're going to end, though. Unfortunately, well, if you don't like the warmer temperatures, unfortunately, it's going to be a little warmer. But for those that do like the warmer temperatures, well, then fortunately, it is going to be warmer for you guys. And even areas on the eastern side, a little bit on the warmer side compared to yesterday. Some spots 10 to 20 degrees warmer than yesterday. A few spots may also come close to record-breaking high temperatures today. So overall, we're still looking at a well above average weather pattern, especially as we have to deal with this high pressure system inching a little bit closer to the area, and it broadens out as well. So notice that there's a huge area of these above average temperatures really stretching from the desert southwest upwards to areas that are being impacted by that atmospheric river that's helping to keep at least some of that snow, or at least rain, changing from over to snow. Now, we are going to be tracking our next low pressure system, or at least a cold front that's going to move through the area through the early morning hours of tomorrow. We'll track that out here in the next half an hour. Otherwise, we're still looking at very much the same that we've been seeing over the last several days. Lots and lots of sunshine for the extended forecast. Over the next 7 days, we're not really expecting too much of a weather pattern change in terms of any precipitation, but at least some will get a little bit of a cool off once we get into the back half of the weekend. Now, the northern side of the state also seeing lots and lots of sunshine, a big warm up for the north and east side, where we could also see a little bit of some breezier conditions as well. Winds will be gusting upwards to 20 plus miles an hour. Farmington remains a little bit more on the stagnant side with the temperatures, but notice it keeps the sunshine out there. So in the sun, it'll feel very warm and nice out there. North Mountains will also be quite a bit warmer than recently. Remember Red River being in the 30s just a few days ago. Today will be in the 50s. Santa Fe at 60 today, warmest day of the week of that 7-day forecast, and then we'll bump that down little by little, especially as we get to the back half of the weekend. East Mountains here in the metro, we'll see those highs ranging anywhere from the 50s to the 60s. Most of us should hit the mid 60s once we get to that peak heat of the daytime. And again, a cool front